Okay. So I am not a math person at all. I'm more of an ELA person. So as I was doing my choice project and lesson plan, I decided to combine the two and bring my love of ELA into the math room. And I thought that by reading a book that goes along with your lesson kind of brings in the real world a little bit so that your kids can see that you do use math everywhere and it's not just during math time. This is kind of really geared toward the lower elementary kids. I'm sure you could probably do it with upper elementary. You would just have to find, different resources or things that would go along with your math. But the book that I really liked was The Telling Time with Marty McFly book, because that brings back my childhood a little bit with Back to the Future, right? I know that if my child came home saying, "Hey, I read a book about Marty McFly and Doc," I would be like, "Wait, how do you know who they are? You're way younger. You don't know how do you even know who they are?" So it's kind of fun to bring your parents into it by getting them interested, and then your child telling you about the book that they read. The counting coin book brings in real money. Like we have at my school, we have plastic manipulatives that don't really, do it justice, right? But like by being able to read this book, you actually see what the real money looks like. So that way, when they go to the store, they know if it's a quarter or a dime or a nickel or a $20 bill. They actually know because they've seen it. That Give Me Half book is talking about fractions. That brings it in for when you're baking or when you're cooking, or how if you're sharing something with someone else, like that way you can see the fractions are everywhere. And The Number Bond Friends kind of helps build that foundation of adding. If you don't have a good foundation of that, adding's gonna be hard. So that kind of shows that those numbers go together and why they go together. You get 2 minutes, but you're good. Okay. And also by reading books, you're traveling to different places. Like you're not just staying in your math classroom. You're not staying in math. You are going different places. So that's kind of fun. And being able to do those two things at the same time is good for kids too. So
I like that, Katie.